You know me as Nismo Nick, but today I am Roush Ryan because behind me I have got the all-new 2026 Pro4X-R Frontier. I am going to show you everything that makes the Roush Edition Frontier, one thing that it's missing, and yeah, Roush Frontier. Brand new for 2026, Nissan and Roush have teamed up to turn the Pro4X all the way up with the Pro4X-R edition. Now, I am going to show you everything on the outside that is different from the normal Pro4X, and then we'll talk about the suspension. Starting with the wheel, the Pro4X-R has a unique 17-inch wheel that is finished in a satin gun metallic, and it is wrapped in Dynapro AT2 Extreme tires, and that tire size is 265/70/17. I have Dynapro tires on my Xterra build for SEMA. I have it on another vehicle of mine, and I will tell you these are quite capable off-road. A simple touch on the fender is the Roush Badge. And here on the back tailgate, it is also badged as a Pro4X-R. Now the front grille on the Roush is unique in the way that these little inlets right here are also finished in almost like a dark gray, as well as the badging, which differentiates from the normal Pro4X. On the inside, you will find the Roush logo embroidered on that Pro4X seat. Now that's really it for appearance. The Pro4X kind of just looks like a Pro4X on the outside, so you're gonna have to look pretty close. One of the misses I think was on the decal on the bedside. It doesn't have that Pro4X-R, it just says Pro4X. That could have been an addition. Now that we've seen everything that makes it look like a Roush Edition, let's go see what makes it perform like a Roush Edition. Now this is what you wanted to see. This is why you buy a Roush Frontier. Now this does have a 2-inch lift over the stock Frontier Pro4X, and it also features the Roush upper control arms. It has external gas reservoirs with rear cooling fins, and it has 18mm high strength steel shafts with lightweight aluminum damper bodies and Roush tuning and optimized valving. This is why you buy this truck, is to go off-road. Now, does it make it more capable than a stock Frontier Pro4X? I think so. Now, if you remember at the beginning of this video, I said that it was missing one thing. Well, you guessed it. It is missing a supercharger. The Pro4X-R is mechanically stock and does not have any power added. There are no intakes, there is no exhaust, and there is no supercharger. But let's talk about that. Roush is synonymous with supercharged vehicles, especially off-road. And when I first heard about the Roush Edition Frontier, I thought supercharger, and I bet you are too. And this doesn't have that, but here's why. How much would this truck be with a supercharger, and how much is this truck even as it sits? Let's go talk about the price. This is a $50,000 truck. The Roush package is $3,800 over the Pro4X, and if this was supercharged, you can just imagine how much this would cost. So let's break down the pricing a little bit more. So this is a $50,000 mid-size truck. What the Frontier has is it's a V6 truck, and it's incredibly reliable, and that's what it's known for. Now, if this was supercharged, which do I wish it was? I wish there was a version that was supercharged, but this one particular, if this was supercharged, you're pushing 60 grand. And then you start talking about some really stiff competition in that truck category. And that's where I think the Pro4X-R sings, because it's extremely capable. It's the reliability of a Frontier that you know and you all love. And I think it's just enough to justify the price. Now, before you all come for me in the comments, yes, there are a ton of companies that make a lot of aftermarket support for the Frontier, including Nismo. People are still Titan swapping this generation Frontier. So yes, there are other options. However, buying a brand new truck under factory warranty with capable off-road suspension that already is lifted, already done, you don't have to buy the parts, you don't have to pay for someone to put them on if you can't do it yourself, that's where I think the Pro4X-R starts to make sense from a consumer standpoint who just wants to have a lifted truck to go off-road and isn't a complete serious off-roader but wants to hit the trail with their friends. But I will say the Pro4X-R is a welcome addition to the Frontier because, as everybody knows, this is one of the best mid-sized trucks in its class and has been for a very long time. And yes, it is still the only mid-sized V6 truck sold in America. So do I think that the Pro4X-R Roush Edition Frontier is perfect? No. Do I think that it should have a supercharger? Well, yeah, I think everything should have a supercharger or a turbo, but do I think that it's a great price point for someone who wants to buy a very capable truck fresh off the showroom floor and be able to confidently hit the trails? I do. I think Roush did a great job, but I think that they built upon the value that the Frontier already is. It's tried and true, capable, and it's gonna last. The Pro4X-R by Roush is available now at your local dealer, so head on down there and grab one and hit the trails and tell everybody you have a Roush truck. Because now apparently I'm Roush Ryan.